Are you saying very ugly? Well, the alternative for this is hideous. In fact, don't say very happy, say delighted. If you want to sound natural, confident, and use the apt vocabulary as per the scenario, stop saying very. Instead, use alternatives. I will give you 50 in this lesson. How to say very beautiful, very calm, very angry, very happy. All the alternatives we learn in the lesson. Watch till the end. Are you guilty too of overusing the word very? Well, I have broken it down into convenient segments so that you could quickly learn 50 alternatives to use the word very. These are apt vocabulary words which will instantly elevate your language levels. Let's dive straight into this lesson. Segment 1 is appearance. Appearance of someone or something. For instance, if you want to say very beautiful, instead say gorgeous. You look gorgeous. Or for that matter, if a place is very clean, you could say spotless. Spotless. Great alternative. If in fact it's very dirty, you could say filthy. Filthy is the apt word. If the person is not good looking, is very ugly, you could use the word hideous. The person looks hideous. What if the person has lost a lot of weight and you want to say, you look very thin? Instead, you could say slender. You look slender. Or another alternative, you could say lean. If it's a guy, you could use the word lean. You're looking so lean now. Segment 2 is reserved for emotions. Let's see how to say emotions by replacing the word very. If you're very happy, delighted is the word to use. If you're very sad, heartbroken is the word to use. If you're very disappointed, dejected is the word to use. What if you're very angry? In that case, say furious, furious. If you're very scared, say you've watched a horror film and you're very scared, then you could say the word terrified. That indicates the intensity of the fear. Terrified. Let's look at the third segment. This segment is related to the workplace related words. If you're very busy, instead say swamped. I'm very busy at work today. I'm swamped today. Or for that matter, if you want to say very organized, very systematic, very particular, instead say meticulous. He is so meticulous. He takes care of all the details. If you want to say that was very easy, you could say effortless. That looked effortless. If you want to say very difficult, there's a range of words, but the easiest ones to pick are challenging or demanding. Oh, how challenging this assignment is, or how demanding this assignment is. These are workplace related replacements or alternatives to the word very. Segment 4 pertains to daily expressions where you could replace very. For instance, very hungry, I'm starving, okay, or I'm famished. Great expressions. If you want to say very tired, you could instead say exhausted. I'm exhausted. If the room is very noisy, you could say deafening. That deafening sound. Okay? Or if you want to say the weather is cold, instead of saying very cold, you could say it's freezing out here. For that matter, if you want to give a replacement to very hot, you could say it's boiling. Okay? The temperature is boiling. Let's focus on segment 5, which is related to intelligence. So if I want to say very intelligent, instead I could say brilliant. He's brilliant. Or if I want to say very knowledgeable, then I could use the alternative erudite. If someone is extremely knowledgeable, erudite is the word to use. If I want to say very dumb, then instead I could say he is dim-witted or he is dense, someone who can't really understand things. So very dumb is dim-witted or dense. If I want to say he is very sharp, instead I could say astute. Okay, someone who's astute is able to assess things sharply and come up with great solutions. If I want to say very funny, I could instead say he's witty. Okay, so witty is a great replacement for very funny. Segment 6 pertains to speed. Let's look at speed and alternatives for very. Very fast, rapid, swift. Very slow, lethargic, sluggish when things move at possibly a snail's pace. If you're saying moderate pace, very moderate pace, basically you're saying it's comfortable. Okay, something is at a comfortable pace. If you're saying very super fast, then basically you're saying breakneck speed. Okay, or for that matter, you can even say it is rushed. Okay, or for that matter, if you're saying very super slow, then basically you're saying almost immobilized or creeping or crawling. In fact, you can even say glacial pace. Things are moving at a glacial pace. All of this means very super slow. Segment 7 pertains to mood. Okay. So if I'm feeling very, dull, very bored, I could say I'm jaded or I'm uninspired today. Uninspired, jaded, replacements for very dull or very bored. Okay. If I'm very excited, I'm thrilled, I'm exuberant. Okay. Thrilled, exuberant, replacements for very excited. Very lazy, you could say slothful. If someone is not moving, just like sloths, okay? No movement at all. So slothful is lazy. Or for that matter, if someone is very restless, so basically he or she is anxious. If someone is very cheerful, that person is chirpy or perky. Segment 8 is about height. So if I say very tall, basically I'm saying towering. His presence is towering. If I say very short, basically I'm saying he is stunted. Very short, stunted. If I say that the expectations are very high, so the alternative for very high, apex. Okay? Very high, apex. The apex predators or the apex body of the institute. Or for that matter, very low, rock bottom. Okay? Very low is rock bottom. If I say very mid instead, I'm basically saying average or moderate. Great replacements for various terms related to height. Go over it once more. Segment 9 will tell us more about words related to status. So for instance, I say very rich, instead say filthy rich. Or for that matter, affluent. Very poor, destitute. Okay? Or impoverished. Very connected, very well connected. You could say influential. He's so influential. For that matter, if you want to say very respected, you could say esteemed, prestigious, venerable, great replacements for very respected. Or for that matter, if someone's status is for the wrong reasons, for instance, he's very infamous, then you could say notorious. He's notorious for his vile ways, which means he's known for the wrong reasons. He's very infamous. In segment 10, we are going to focus on experience. That's the last segment of replacements for very. So if I say very good, instead I could say the experience was exceptional. Very good, exceptional. Or for that matter, very bad, deplorable, or awful. If I say very pleasant, instead I could say blissful. The experience was blissful. What if the experience was very okay? Nothing too great, nothing exceptional, not too awful. Then you could say moderate, you could say acceptable, you could say run of the mill. Okay? These are great replacements for very okay. What if your experience was something you've never experienced before? What if it was very extraordinary? Then you could say phenomenal. Okay, the experience was phenomenal. That brings us to the end of replacements for very to sound natural and elegant as you use apt vocabulary in your communication. Try out sentences with all the words that you've picked up in this lesson, and I'll be happy to review it in the comments section. Till then, happy learning with English Excellence with Chaya.